Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't skip advertisements. Please watch it and also like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, thank you so much. So, based on impeachment threats, Fubara vows to fight on as PDP wants Wike's men. So the People Democratic Party and the Rivers State government on Monday kicked against the call by a faction of the All Progressive Congress for the resignation or impeachment of Governor Siminala Fubara. Development comes as Fubara said he will not be deterred by threats from those pushing to disrupt governance through the instigation of political crisis in the state. He warned against any act of lawlessness and insisted that his path would remain focused on ensuring peace. I want to say to our teaming supporters, I know some of you, your spirits are high, some others, your spirits are low. I want to assure you it doesn't matter what the situation might be today, we will come up again stronger and better. Please continue to follow my footsteps, and that footstep remains a part of peace. We need it because if anything happens, we are the greatest losers, Fubara declared. The APC faction loyal to former Governor Wike had called for the governor's resignation on impeachment, citing multiple alleged offences. The opposition party led by Chief Tony Okocha also dismissed the governor's invitation to a reconciliatory meeting with the Martinamiwe-led House of Assembly as a Greek gift. Fubara, in a letter signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Temi Danagogo, on Sunday invited lawmakers for dialogue on Monday, following the Supreme Court's ruling that validated the 27 legislators as the authentic Assembly members. Reacting to the invitation on Sunday, one of the lawmakers, Isaiah Okwende, who represents Akuruturu constituency 2, blasted Fubara for using social media channels. Calling for Fubara's resignation, Okocha, in his address to journalists in Port Harcourt on Monday, accused the governor of disrespecting President Bola Tinubu and failing to implement the 8-point resolution earlier set to resolve the crisis. He wondered if the governor had bent over backwards after a protracted grandstanding. The APC chieftain described Fubara as clueless and insisted that the only viable option left for him was to either resign honorable or face impeachment. The options before Siminala Joseph Fubara are two. He should honorably resign or be impeached because he has run the state aground and disrespected Mr. President. The invitation to the lawmakers is a great gift. The Supreme Court judgment is final. There is nothing anybody can do about it. The only option available to the governor now is for him to resign or be impeached, and he should be honorable about it, he said. He stated the APC remains the major opposition party in Rivers State. We are the voice of the voiceless. When we said Siminala Fubara was clueless, we were not joking. The evidence is clear. The governor behaves like a saint, but he's a dangerous snake. His meeting agenda with the lawmakers is purely in. Is he inviting them to discuss the Supreme Court judgment? And why was the invitation letter signed by a secretary to the state government instead of the governor himself? It's an aberration. As far as I'm concerned, it is a great gift. Chief Okocha noted that the party will not stand idly by and watch the governor ruling the state aground with his style of governance. He warned that the governors continue to stay in office could lead to political instability in the state, likening the situation to a keg of gunpowder ready to explode. Responding, the Rivers State Commissioner for Information and Communication, Joseph Johnson, dismissed Okocha's comments, stating that he lacked the authority to speak on behalf of the AP's leadership. Johnson described Okocha as an imposter, whose removal as a state APC chairman had been confirmed by the court. He further said the call for impeachment was baseless, as the governor had demonstrated his commitment to peace by reaching out to the lawmakers for dialogue. The commissioner stated, "I've decided not to be reckoning with that," Chief Okocha says, because he's not a consistent person. He doesn't have any moral grounds to make that call impeachment because as far as the law is concerned, he is an imposter. The Rivers State High Court has removed him from office, so I think that he's dangerously looking for relevance and I don't think that he deserves it from this government. Speaking further, he said this is not the first time. At some point, he said he was going to ask members of his party who were in the House to invoke an impeachment proceeding. Not too long, he recanted. So he's not a man of his word. Nobody is talking about impeachment. and impeachment is not even on the table. The government is open to discussing with the assembly members. The PDP described Okocha's stance as hallucination. In an interview with The Punch, the PDP's National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, accused the APC faction of attempting to create unnecessary political tension. He asked the opposition party in the state to focus on addressing national challenges rather than fueling political crises in the state. Ologunagba called on Okocha to deal with the issues concerning his chairmanship of the APC Rivers and leave Fubara out of his troubles. He said the man you are talking about has a lot of issues to deal with, one of which is his claim to the chairmanship of the APC in Rivers State. All we can say is that the man is hallucinating, he's a dream world, and we can't stop him from dreaming. However, he must be told that impeachment is a constitutional process and not what you just live and dream about. He said that Governor Fubara Okocha should help his party think of how to deal with the hardship they have brought on Nigerians. Nigerians are being made to pay exorbitant tariffs in energy and telecoms, and life has never been this hellish. This is what should bother him and his party, the APC. Ologunagba added that Fubara remained popular among the people of Rivers State. He has no local standing to tell Governor Fubara to resign because Rivers people are very happy with him. They are proud of the work he is doing in a very short period. He has impacted the people of Rivers State in a manner that deserves our collective applause. Governor Fubara was elected to lead his people and he is doing that excellently, he added. In an exclusive interview, the PDP Deputy National Youth Leader Timothy Osadolo said no rational person would demand Fubara's impeachment. He said the governor had firmly established himself in the state politics and had the backing of the people. Those calling for the impeachment of Governor Fubara don't understand the constitution. Impeaching a performing governor like the Rivers State governor is not a tea party. The stakeholders are with him and they know it is not a tea party to impeach him. He enjoys the support of the Rivers people. While Fubara has entrenched himself in the politics of Rivers State, he cannot be impeached and should not be impeached. Those who have said so, I believe they should retrace their steps. No sane person will move to impeach Fubara, he added. The state publicity secretary of the Emeka Beck-led APC faction, Darlington Nwauju, also described the culture as an imposter benefiting from the crisis. Nwauju, in a statement sent to a correspondent, said, "Recall that part of the grounds which the Supreme Court lashed on to sustain the Federal High Court judgment which nullified the local government election in Rivers State was that the election went ahead despite the court judgment stopping the process." Now, a question is, if we are not a people suffering collective amnesia in Rivers State, why must a Tony Okocha, who is still parading himself as chairman of the APC in Rivers against the judgment of the court, now be the person pontificating over abuse of our disobedience to court process? What kind of physician goes about healing others while needing a health emergency? The likes of Okocha are conflict entrepreneurs as far as political saga in Rivers State is concerned, and posterity will not forget the ignorable roles he is playing in dismantling democracy and the rule of law in Rivers State. Nwauju, the spokesperson of the faction loyal to the former Minister of Transport, Rotimi Amechi, said, Fubara urges calm. Fubara has urged people to remain peaceful and law-abiding in the overall interests of the state. He spoke at the inauguration of the Yewali Akpo Kingdom Palace and the magnificent residential quarters for the King Ezelevi Oriebe at Ozoba in Obi Akpo local government area on Monday. He warned against any acts of lawlessness and assured his supporters that he will come out stronger from the crisis. Please continue to follow my footsteps, and that footstep remains a part of peace. We need it because when anything happens, we are the greatest losers. I will not encourage any act of disobedience or any act of violence. This is, however, not to say that we will support evil. We will never support evil. He said his administration remained focused on good governance and would not renege on the promise of delivering impactful people-oriented development projects continually. Fubara considered the palace inauguration as historic, being the first in over 200 years in the kingdom's existence. He said he promised to build the palace 10 months ago during the flag of reconstruction work on the Okania-Ogbogoro Road. He said his administration achieved the feat 6 months after the project was awarded for construction. I was really touched at the point that I had a few drops of tears when the royal father was speaking. He said for over 200 years that their whole kingdom has existed, a function without a palace. God doesn't make mistakes. Maybe he left it for our administration to build so that we will be part of history forever in our kingdom, Fubara said. He added that he not only built a palace but also provided a personal residence for the yearling. He urged the Obi people to remain supportive of his administration. The Ozaha Para 4 and paramount ruler of Apara Kingdom, Eze Chike Amadi Wodo, during the inauguration, recalled that a few months ago he benefited from a magnificent palace built for his kingdom by the Fubara administration. Eze Wodo, who is also the chairman of the River State Council of Traditional Rulers, said the government was spending much to build palaces for traditional rulers because it understood they were closer leaders to the people. I am glad to be here, Your Excellency, to witness your display of goodwill, respect, and good intentions for the traditional institution. Your Excellency, you have done well, and I must say we were all proud of you, he said. Providing the project description, the Commissioner for Special Project, Dr. Roland Obedwa, said the construction was awarded in August 2024 and the work was completed in 6 months. As of the time I was reading this, there were no comments yet, so kindly drop yours. Okay, let me read. So thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and also don't skip advertisements in case it pops up. Okay, kindly help share my videos as much as you can. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video, guys. Bye.